Hey, thanks for tuning in to this coffee cup story. This is about how one kid's determination to finish the race, and all it took was a stick the size of a cigar to stop the bike. I've been on this trip before, more times than I can count. Every summer, without fail, I get filled with the darkest, strongest black coffee, wedged into the cup holder of a truck that smells like chain lube, sunscreen, and a whole lot of optimism. The first sip always burns, but after long, we cool off and everything's gone. Jim drives, Kevin navigates, and I, the coffee mug, just chillax. I get to, sometimes Jim will put me on the dash so I can get a view of the road. But most of the time, I sit in front and hear Kevin complain about how I'm in the way to the radio station channel. But every summer, their destination never changes. I'm going to go out to Moab and ride the whole Enchilada. I feel like they could ride this trail blindfolded by now, but whatever. They treat it like it's this pilgrimage that has to happen every year. And then it happens. These two guys, these are grown men, giggle and giggle because they catch the first sight of the gas station, come and go. And their inner 10-year-old decides to come out and laugh. Yep, it never gets old to them every time they see it. But now they're just cruising along on A80. Michigan's fading, Illinois fades, and things are going good. Kevin's half asleep. I can see him over there just drooling down the window. All of a sudden, everybody wakes up to, oh shit! Kevin looks over at Jim and goes, is that our trailer tire going through the median? And by now, Jim has looked in the side mirror and says, trailer is fishtailing and sparking everywhere. Holy hell, get this thing over, cries Kevin. And Jim's like, of course I'm going to pull over. What do you think, I'm a dumbass? But whatever. Jim gets it pulled over. They stop. First thing they do, they don't check the trailer tire or anything like that. They open up the trailer. I get set. They grab me. Jim sets me on the wheel well. They open up the doors, and I hear a big sigh from Kevin. The bikes are all good. Okay. Then Jim walks over, picks me up, takes a nice swing, and says, well, I guess we better change that spare tire. And Kevin squints. Yeah, but is that smoke down there? And Kevin squints. Yeah, that's our spare tire. Jim frowns, and I hear him say, no, our spare tire is in the median. The smoke isn't coming from the spare. They both stare at each other. And then I see Kevin running down to go check the smoke out. Kevin there, and he's waving his arms all crazy. So Jim's like, all right, let's go check this out. So Jim gets there, and they both are like, oh, yeah, the grass is on fire. And this is how bright these two guys are. They just stare at each other and go, will it burn itself out? Then you've got a 10 by 10 area. Then it's a 20 by 10. Then it's a 10 by 30. This thing is growing. Kevin's like, okay, I'm calling it in. Kevin calls the fire department or calls 911. And I can hear them talking and doing something. And then the firefighters show up. Police show up. And between the firefighters, 4 extinguishers. By the time it was all said and done, I could hear Jim was saying it was about half a football field worth of field burn. And the firefighter looks over, sees all the bikes, and I can hear this firefighter go, yep, you boys are on your way to Moab, aren't you? How'd you know? So, after the fire, there's paperwork, accidental roadside ignition. Jim nudges Kevin, the whole enchilada. Kevin nods. Then his fades, the two of them stare at each other at the back end, pitch black, whole enchilada. Now, I can hear Jim banging, rattling, doing something with the trailer. So he sets me, I'm sitting on the wheel well. And then I hear them both hollering, hooting and hollering and whatever, pissing and moaning something about, oh, we're going to have to replace the axle sitting on the side of I-80. And then I see them drive away. There they go. Once again, I got left on the wheel well. They'll be back in a little while, I tell myself. Then the sun sets. Now I got mosquitoes filling my glass. Now I'm cold. Now it's pitch black. Traffic is still zooming by. Still here. Sun comes up. Still here. Then I hear the truck rumbling up. So after the fire got put out, I see Kevin and Jim are staring at each other, and they decide that they have to leave the trailer because they can't pull it because, the axle had been ground down. So I get set on the wheel well, and they pull all the luggage out of the truck, put the bikes back into the truck, put the luggage into the trailer, lock the trailer because apparently the bikes are worth a lot more than the luggage, and they drive off. That's right, they drive off, leaving me on the wheel well. I'm the good luck charm. I'm the coffee cup. I'm the one that's been there. I'm the one that's been through a baby being born, a job being lost, getting yelled at by the bosses, and yet somehow I get forgotten. I'm left on the wheel well. I tell myself they'll be right back. Well, then the sun comes down. Now I'm full of mosquitoes. Now I'm cold. Now at nighttime, it seems like the semis go from doing 80 to, I don't know, 100. Every time one goes by, I shake and I'm rattling closer and closer to the edge. And I'm ceramic. I will not survive this fall if I fall off this wheel well. So these guys better hurry up and get back, is what I keep telling myself. I'm getting more scared as it goes on. And the sun's coming up. And then about an hour later, I hear them pull in. Jim's like, oh, I forgot. It picks me up, empties me out, throws me in the truck. Thank God. Safe in the truck is what I tell myself. But by now, all I can assume is that they've got the trailer fixed because now we're backing up to it. Everything's rashed on and they're off. And then I'm laying there empty. Kevin looks over. Hey, the next time you come across to come and go, let's stop. Yep. Jim's like, yep. I need a fresh cup of coffee after this morning of changing out the axle on the middle of I-80. But tomorrow, we'll be riding the whole enchilada. All right, so that was a coffee cup story brought to you by Andrew and Goodbye Cycles. Again, hey, thanks for listening to it, watching it, however you're listening to it. And I hope you enjoyed it. Please send us your bicycle story. We would love to tell your story. We would love to convert it to a coffee cup story and have fun. So please submit your story to us. You can submit it to info@goodbyecycle.com. Go to our website and also shop a used bicycle. Thanks again.